G'day and welcome to Queensland Weekender. Yeah, there's something to be said for the morning routine. Alarm, wake up, shower, breakfast, hot coffee, and usually I'm a stand at the bench and eat kind of guy, but not today. Good morning from the Whitsundays.
My playground for the week on a luxury cat with mates Pete and Matt.
Folks, Hakuna Matata, 44 foot of big, beautiful white boat. I picked her up yesterday from Arlie Beach late afternoon and then got a quick, comprehensive lesson from skipper Timmy. Then we spent 2 hours travelling to this beautiful place, Sid Harbour.
Go Bareboating have dozens of big cats like Hakuna Matata for hire in their fleet. None though with a cooler name.
All right, this is me in here. Beautiful portside window to the big, beautiful blue. Bathroom, shower. So the boys are just in there. They've got their own bathroom as well. Come upstairs. Morning, boys.
Morning.
How are we going?
Good, mate.
Yeah, good. Jeez, a man can work a grill. Eggs taste better on the Whitsundays.
Yeah, you're not joking.
I was waiting for excellent.
And there's always a second brekkie to have a crack at eating. While we plan the day ahead with skipper Timmy.
We're going to hop in the tender. We're going to take a little ride over to the beach over there, and we're going to walk up to the top of Whitsunday Peak.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a nice walk. It is a little bit uphill, so I hope you're ready for a bit of a hike. But
Actually, I won't have so much bacon then.
Originally from England, Tim has been skippering these waters for the past few years, and he knows the place just like a local. And speaking of which, Pete and Matt, known as the Faust Brothers, recently secured the title of Whitsunday Ambassadors with their cracker of a YouTube video they made of all the fun they get up to.
The best thing is we get to do a bit of everything. So we go crabbing or go out to the islands, exploring some of these mountains and camping on some of the beaches, which is unreal. And then after we finish fishing, we cook all our own fish on the beach and make a real weekend of it.
You guys got some pretty deep ties to this area though, hey? Tell me about that.
Yeah, sixth generation. 100 years in Proserpine. It's come up, and a lot of family history around the islands and Prosser.
You must have had the best childhood ever.
It was unreal. It was pretty good. It was pretty lucky. We were very lucky. So, no, but now we get to do it all over again. Just keep living the dream.
And I think our calves might be living the pain after this walk to Whitsunday Peak. It's a tough one, straight up. Though there is interesting history to distract you from the rocky climb.
this spot actually here is where the old dam was, and Sawmill Beach has the name because there was a lumber camp here, and they dammed up this creek, used it to run their water mill to run their lumber camp.
How many people were on here working?
About 50.
14 years it ran for. Now it's 100% tourists. You know you're getting to the top when the green makes way for the blue.
Oh, get excited. Yes.
So here we are, guys. This is Whitsunday Peak. This is the highest point on the Whitsunday Island. We've got our boat just down there somewhere, and you can just see the glimmer of the white sands of Whitehaven Beach just over there. Pretty spectacular view.
That is insane.
At 437 metres above, it's looking mighty fine down there.
Right, back in the helm.
Back on board, it's time to anchor up.
Right, Chris, so basically with picking up the anchor, what you're going to do is just be steering to the direction that the boys are going to tell you at the front as you pick up the chain.
Now for the sails.
Pete, keep going, mate. That's it. Keep pulling it up. Use your muscles. That's it, mate.
Whitsunday Island is the largest of the 74 in the group. Our plan is to sail around the bottom and up to the top of Hook Island and down to Nara Inlet.
Well, it's all happening here. We're trimming the sails. We've got hamo in our sights. Stick around because after the break, hopefully you're going to see one pearler of a sunset.
A bareboating holiday in the Whitsundays is bucket list worthy. You can spend a week exploring Whitsunday Island alone. Today's plan is to sail from Sid Harbour to Hamilton Island. Just have to trim the sails.
You know, at the moment, if you have a look, see how it's flapping quite a bit?
Yeah.
Like that. So the reason for that is just, it's the way you trim the sails, basically. So if you start steering away from the wind, as you're doing there, that flap should stop, because you fill up the sails. See how that stopped now?
Yeah.
Yep.
When you charter a boat, you've got the option of having an onboard skipper for a few days. And it's our last day of tuition with Timmy before he leaves us to our own devices, which makes me more than a little nervous.
How did you learn the art form of sailing, mate?
Well, my dad really got me into sailing when I was a kid. And then when I went to university, learned heaps there.
Soon after, Tim left the drizzle of Britain for the dazzle of the Whitsundays.
Just a great place to learn. And people here are happy to teach you and you know, because they enjoy it and they love it so much.
Yeah.
Obviously the islands as well, they're beautiful and the wildlife is just incredible. So I think all those things together just make it a really special place.
And I suppose in that respect, that's what makes bareboating such an amazing thing to do, because you get that sailing and boating experience in one of the most magical spots, I think, on the planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Hamilton Island is absolutely magic. Fly in, boat in, whichever way you do it, it is popular.
Well done today, guys. Awesome work.
Thanks, man. We killed it. Well, anchor's down, Hakuna Matata tucked up for the night. We're going to see what Hamo's got to offer. Let's go, boys. Free shuttles are offered on the island, or you can hire a golf buggy to tour around in. Late afternoon, you'll find most people are at One Tree Hill. Why? Well, it's the spot to watch the sun go down with a cold drink and a few nibblies.
Cheers, boys. Good day sailing.
cheers.
Well done, crew. Hakuna Matata. Oh, outstanding. Where's your platter?
You reckon you can handle it the rest of the trip?
Hashtag nervous.
I think we'll be right.
I think you guys will be all right. You've done really well the past couple of days, so
Well, mate, thanks a lot. It's been awesome.
no worries.
Great.
Yeah.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
boys. It's going to be a good looking sunset too, I reckon.
Enjoy every sunset and look forward to every sunrise. I couldn't possibly stomach breakfast when today it's my job to back us out of here.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it'll be good.
See you, mate. Thanks for everything.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, no worries.
Good luck to us.
And you, good luck.
So the situation is we're at Hamilton Island Marina and I'm literally surrounded by multi-million-dollar vessels. Got one 10 metres behind me, one 15 metres in front, and I've got to reverse our 44-foot beautiful boat out of here without scratching, touching, hitting anything. No pressure, we'll be fine.
Right hand in reverse and off we go.
So he's just the calmest man alive. He's got the most serene look on his face, all the confidence in the world in me. I am literally, you know.
Now to turn her around with an audience.
So I just did a 360 in Hamilton Island Marina and a 44-foot vessel. I'm stoked.
Oh, thank goodness. Wide open spaces again.
So we're having to get the sails up, but we hit a little bit of weather, so better luck tomorrow, hopefully. But we've just come around the southern end of Whitsunday Island, and look at that, the famous White Haven Beach, folks. We're going to poke around the corner and tuck into, where are we going to go? Tong Bay for the night, mate?
Tong Bay for the night, that's right.
From Hamo, it's about a 2 to 3 hour trip to Tong Bay, depending on the tide and wind.
First time anchoring without Tim.
and we're getting there. It's like when you're backing up a trailer in a caravan park, everyone comes out to watch you do it. That's exactly what everyone's doing. All these boats at Tong Bay, getting on the deck, watching these amateurs trying to anchor up their boat. It's all in the fun though, isn't it? How we going? That's a wrap on travel for today. I definitely could use a cold beer. Pete's cooking his special bugs.
Split them open, place them on the barbie. That way, when you put your herby butter in, it'll just melt right into it. We'll give it 2 to 5 minutes.
Oh yes! Look at that, folks. The Faust Brothers Garlic Bug Special. Let's go. Plus, there's prawns to add to the feast. The only thing that can make this experience better is that I'm going to get this piece of bread, I'm going to put these prawns on it, and I'm going to get some garlic butter and make the best prawn sandwich ever. We're going to need to walk off the bounty in our bellies, and that's coming up after the break. And get ready for your jaws to drop when we reach Hill Inlet. It is a stunner. Now, you can pop your feet on any patch of sand on Whitehaven, and it's absolutely beautiful, but they say the view from Hill Inlet is mind-blowing. It's an uphill wander, but they reckon it's a short one. Wait up, boys. Wait up. The lookout is on the northern end of Whitehaven Beach on Whitsunday Island. Woo-hoo. That's your turquoise. And as the tide shifts, the white sand and shades of blue blend into these swirly patterns. It is one of the best views on planet Earth.
Well, the Nara people believe that in the dream time, that a big rainbow serpent made her way up through the waters and laid eggs all along the way, forming the island. So that's the story.
That's a cool story.
Yeah.
I like it. You know, the view from Hill Inlet has to be one of the most photographed in Queensland. Just check out the hashtags on Instagram and you'll see exactly what I mean. So let's add just one more. Here we go. Oh, you're beautiful. Most visitors swing by Whitehaven briefly on a day tour, but we've got all the time we want. Lucky to be able to set our own agenda. See, this is the spot, eh?
Unreal.
I could park up here for a few days.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You going in?
Yeah, we'll go for a quick dip.
Nice one. Plan, Sabo?
Oh man, I reckon we go back to the boat, have a few beers and watch the sun go down.
My turn to take up the tongs. I feel it tonight. So the big question, how do you want them cooked?
Rare will do me, Paso.
Rare? Woo, righto.
Medium, mate, I'll take medium.
I'm a medium man myself.
Whitsunday escape. This is Hakuna Matata.
Hey, Hakuna, got you loud and clear. Go ahead with your plans for the day.
We've just left Tong Bay and we're just heading north up to Butterfly Bay where we'll moor the night.
Yeah, up along the top sounds perfect. And take care of navigation as you get into those northern reef areas, please. And we'll catch up again on 82 tomorrow morning.
No worries, sounds great.
Butterfly Bay is at the top of Hook Island. We've got quite a distance to cover. Alright, so this is a big moment for the crew of the Hakuna Matata. We're going to try and put the sails up for the first time without Skipper Timmy. So we've got the boys ready to haul on the ropes, and I've just got to get the boat in position into the wind so they can get them up. Almost there, boys. There. Righto. Off to Butterfly Bay. Let's go. We're sailing. So is this the first time that you've done this, really? Or?
Yeah, first time we've hired a boat and really commanded it, but thanks to Skipper Timmy, it's not too hard.
We've got the mainsail up. We're feeling good, maybe a little bit cocky, so we're gonna try and go a little bit further and put up the headsail. So you ready, boys?
Yeah, mate, let's do it.
That's given us another couple of knots.
Butterfly Bay is a popular bareboating anchorage offering coral outcrops with plenty of pretty fish to eyeball. So while we dive in, we'll catch you after the break as we continue our sailing adventure around the top of Hook Island and tuck into Nara Inlet. It blows my mind to think that no formal sailing qualifications are required to hire your very own catamaran. You don't even need a boat licence. And the itinerary is entirely yours to choose your own adventure. So this morning the boys and I have left our beautiful little spot, Butterfly Bay, and made our way to a really popular destination for people on the Whitsundays, and that's Nara Inlet. Really well protected from the wind, so you find no matter what the weather's doing, but beautiful in its own right. So we might break out the kayaks and, I don't know, have a bit of an explore. Nara Inlet nuzzles into the southeast end of Hook Island. A kayak is a handy way to explore the little beaches that dot the banks of the inlet. At least we thought it was.
Hey boys, I forgot to mention this was once known as Shark Bay. Quite the popular breeding ground for the hammerhead shark, so if you fall in, make sure you fasten the water.
Is he serious?
Hence why I opted for the dinghy.
Swimming is off the cards then, but a visit to the Nara cultural site sounds like a decent plan.
Righto boys, the track's just up here, let's go have a quick look.
The Nara people have walked this land for over 9,000 years. It's an amazing story this place tells. All this was land, no water existed here, and the ancestors of the Nara people, they came and went with the flow of the tide through those years. And this once hidden cave adorned with coastal paintings is a highlight.
Mate, I reckon they look like jellyfish. They've got the long tentacles there.
You're right. It's a great view from up here. I reckon I spy a mate down there.
Hey Chris.
I haven't seen Sam since high school. It's nice to meet the family. And this isn't their first bareboating holiday.
No, it's just an amazing experience it's particularly, you know, for a family. It's one of those trips that I think, yeah, everyone has to do at some stage in their life. But,
and for you,
if not a couple of times, yeah. You basically sort of own waterfront property wherever you want to take it. Yeah. The view's constantly changing.
And our view is set to change as we head back to Able Point Marina and return Hakuna Matata. The silver lining? I've made us a lunch reservation. No more cooking. Hemingway's is right on the waterfront, and young Matt is the head chef. He's travelled the world gaining new skills and inspiration.
Well, the menu is designed around Hemingway's experience. You know, he was a traveller as well, so we did sort of try and follow his journey with the foods.
Every plate a work of art, a tasty way to finish our holiday. Oh, cheers, boys. Thanks for a great week.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Thanks for having us.
Great way to finish. And I'm told the signature dish is the only way to end a meal.
Ernest was a bit of a smoker and drinker, so we've tried to recreate a cigar that's edible.
Hemingway's nightcap, how good.
When it goes to the table, we do match it up with one of our smoky whiskies or smoky rum.
Yeah.
So it actually does come out smoking in the glass,
brilliant.
and it's fantastic. People absolutely love it as well.
If you love the idea of grabbing your nearest and dearest and escaping to the Whitsundays, head to the Go Bareboating website, quote Queensland Weekend for your pre-Christmas deal, and start planning your sun-drenched holiday. Finally, you can keep up with our adventures on Facebook and Instagram. And for more travel ideas, check out queensland.com and the Queensland Rail Travel website. So I'm not putting the sunnies away just yet. I've swapped the sails for this sweet ride, which I've hired from Whitsunday Mustang to continue my adventures on the mainland. So while myself and this beautiful redhead get acquainted, that's it from us. I hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time for more Queensland Weekender.